He is, Edie, he is. How could you be so stupid?
You know, you're acting like a maniac. Now get out of the bathroom.
But wait, lock the door.
911 emergency. What is it now, Mr. Krakowski?
Barfus.
Sorry?
Lieutenant Ralph Barfus.
Homicide.
Thank God, come in. He was right in here. Sitting right in that chair, eating a sandwich. I'm sure they're fingerprints. I haven't touched anything.
You say he was eating a sandwich?
Look, my girlfriend was naive enough to let this guy in, but the point is he's the killer. He murdered Mrs. Howler, the lady they found dead across the street.
Now, what was your name again, sir?
Graham Krakowski. K-R-A-K-O-W-S-K-I.
Okay, now, Mr. Karlovsky, what kind of sandwich was this alleged man eating?
Lieutenant, we're talking about a murder here.
Hey, I got your dance, twinkle toes. You think I don't know what's going on here? I know exactly what's going on. Everywhere.
Edie, please.
What?
I'd like to keep her out of this.
Who?
My friend Edie.
What about her?
She's standing right behind you.
Ma'am. Now, ma'am. What's your side of this?
My side of this is that Graham is making paranoid accusations.
Edie!
That man was just a poor soul that I invited in for a sandwich. He was down on his luck. Maybe he was a little mentally retarded, but he wouldn't hurt a fly. Do you really think that I would let somebody in this house if I thought they were the least bit dangerous?
She's got a point, Krakowski.
Look, all I know is I've had this feeling in my bones about this guy since the first day I saw him, that he was evil and violent. I'm sorry. I can't put it any better than that.
What are those flowers doing on the floor? Hmm?
They were for you, Edie. To celebrate my promotion to full analyst.
I wish none of this had ever happened.
A bizarre, senseless, and likely to be sensationalized murder took place last night. The body of its victim, Mrs. Harry P. Howler, a widow, was found in this sour-smelling garbage container behind Sweeney's Buffet in Slackmore Flats just after 3 p.m. Authorities described the murder as bizarre, one of the sickest things ever seen.
A late-breaking development in this bizarre case. The county coroner's autopsy report contains a startling detail. It said quite simply, and I quote, "The victim's 8 fingers and 2 thumbs have been severed from the body."
Oh, my God.
Police sources indicate that those fingers and thumbs have not been located at this time. The coroner's report added that the victim had not, repeat, had not been sexually molested. Dixie?
We'll have sports and weather after this.
I'm sorry I yelled at you, Edie. I don't know what came over me.
Graham? Graham? I'm with you, Graham. I'm behind you 100% on this. I think you're a terrific person. And I know that with the right kind of support and understanding that you're really going to be able to pull yourself through this. So, good luck.
Paranoia, Chuck. Pure paranoia. Remember that night you stayed at my house?
Yeah.
I walked in my sleep, right?
Yeah, you just about strangled me.
Chuck, every morning I find a pair of pants in the oven, books in the shower, food eaten, urine in the blender. I can't sleep at night for fear of what I might do next.
What about that guy, the Vagrant? Is he still around?
No, Chuck, forget about him. I haven't seen him since that day Edie gave him the sandwich. It's me. That bum was just the screen onto which I projected my own unacceptable desires and actions. Poor Mrs. Howler is dead and buried now. And the police are right. Anyone could have killed her. Anyone, Chuck. Even me.
What?
I'm saying I could have done it in my sleep.
Graham, look, I...
Wait, sir?
Yeah, please, thanks. Look, Graham, I think it's time that you start to, seek some professional counseling. Okay, look, I'm gonna get you Brianna's cousin's number. He just opened up an office.
No! My God, if it's true. And some shrink figured it out and called the police.
Graham, let go.
I mean, what if the authorities actually found out I killed her?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get out of here right now.
For God's sakes, Graham. And how is everything, gentlemen? Can I see the dessert menu?
In the darkness of every spirit lies the beast, fully capable of uncontrolled action. Fear is the key that unlocks the gate and frees the beast. Paranoia, the nemesis of the healthy mind, the breeder of fear, the liberator of the beast. Oh my God.
Yes. What? 10 o'clock.
No. Yes, Miss Stevens. Tell him I'll be there in 20 minutes. What? Mr. Feimster is very angry? Well, yes. Yes, I'm sure he is. Yes, thank you. Goodbye. Shit.
Hey, fellas. Hey, come on, guys. Isn't there something you should be doing here? Let's get busy. Coming through.
I knew it all along. I knew it. I knew I wasn't crazy. The guy's been in my basement, Chuck, the whole time, doing all these things to me.
Just relax. The police are taking care of everything.
That odor, Krowski, you smell it?
Of course, it's awful.
It's rotten flesh. The old lady's fingers. You trying to tell me you didn't smell that until this morning?
Well, maybe a little, but I thought it was a dead rat. You see, I put poison downstairs last week, and I...
Rats?
Yes.
Yeah.
How long are you going to let dead rats stink up your house before you do something about it?
Wait a minute. What the hell have dead rats got to do with a homicidal vagrant breaking into my friend's basement?
Hey, you! Come here. Over here. You got something to say, wise guy?
No, sir.
You ever seen this alleged vagrant? No.
But I believe Graham when he says he has.
Well, you're probably the only one that does.
Lips and she likes to dance till the moon goes down. The kings of boogie coast.
What are you doing here?
I got your message about the house. I guess I should have called first.
How'd you get in?
The gate, it was open. Do you hunt?
What? No, I've had financial problems. That's why I want to sell the house.
Well, if you don't mind the late hour, Graham, I'd like to come in and tell you how much I'd like to handle your property.
We can't be too careful with a type like Krowski.
I'd say the front door of the suspect's house appears to be open.
Slow and easy, Laxon.
Sir, he appears to be armed.
Slow and easy, Laxon. What could you possibly say, Krowski? Oh, yeah? What about Judy Danzig? The real estate lady? We got a call to check the same dumpster across the street. Only this time, we found Judy Danzig. Almost all of her.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
He's real. He got in here last night somehow. He wrote this.
It's okay, boys.
It's written in blood. He wrote it and then he killed her. Don't you see? He's crazy. That Vagrant did it.
What, do I look stupid to you, Krusky?
Lieutenant! Lieutenant! In there. I think it's everything.
I always knew you were good for a promotion, Krusky.
Get back! Graham! Graham! I talked to Mr. Feemster. He said everything's gonna be okay. The company hired the best lawyers, and you're gonna be out by tonight. You're looking good, buddy.
Turn and look at the clock. Turn and look at the clock. Get out of the way.
I like you, Krukowski. I always have.
Mr. Feemster.
There will be no attorney coming, Krukowski.
But I'm innocent.
I'm sorry, Krukowski. I really am.
Everything. Gone.
Prosecution calls Mrs. Miriam Francis Krakowski.
In cases such as these, with men such as Mr. Krakowski, it is vital that we understand the defendant's psychological underpinnings, his basic urges, if you will.
Boy, this guy is really good.
Is it not true that on July 27th of 1963, your son Graham did violently assault one Sarah Louise Bartlett, causing her to suffer a bruised arm, related injuries, and require hospitalization?
Well, yes, but that was...
Thank you, Mrs. Krakowski. There'll be no further questions.
They were children, playing. They were 4 years old.
No further questions, Your Honor.
No further questions? My son may be put to death.
you are out of
and you're
order.
not gonna ask
Bailiff,
me anything
remove the
else?
witness.
He's innocent, I tell you.
Mrs.
Mom! No! No! Let me go! I gotta get with my mother! That's my mother! I want my mother!
Are we on? Okay, let's go. The press is having a field day. Just moments ago, after the tragic death of his mother on the witness stand, the jury handed dumper dumpster murder suspect Graham T. Krakowski a verdict of not guilty on all charges. I repeat, not guilty. Controversy abounds. Stay with us. We'll be right here with live reenactments on the hour. Wait a minute, Greg. They're coming out now.
Yes, here comes the late Mrs. Krakowski now, alongside her son Graham. Oh my God. Oh, I don't believe that. Oh, this poor man. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing after another. Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen it first on this television station, and again, I don't believe this.
Not guilty, my ass. That pinkle pussy jury went soft when the son of a bitch's old lady bought it. Now he's back out on the street, and where do you think the axe is gonna fall?
On your head, sir.
Excuse me, the sign out here says you need a manager?
What you say?
The sign on your door, it says that you're looking for a manager, and if you're still looking for one, I'd like to apply for the job.
All right. Come on in. Well, it ain't hard to see I'm blind.
Well, no, sir, but you seem to get around okay.
You goddamn right, son. I do just fine for myself. Now, you try some shit, I'll show you. You see, this here is a little old bitty trail, and I'm bound to hit something, especially your ass.
I don't want no trouble, mister.
What you running from? God damn it, nobody stopped by a place like this unless they running from something. Now, what you running from? A woman?
Yes, a woman.
I knew it. I knew it. Ain't no crime in that. So, what's your name?
Kramer. Jerry Kramer.
Jerry Kramer. Well, Jerry Kramer, my name is Ray. They call me X-Ray because I'm blind. And this is my baby, my seeing-eye dog pisser, huh?
Do you still need a manager, Ray? I had management experience, and, well, I'm kind of looking for a place to settle down.
Oh, careful. You okay?
Yeah. No problem.
Hi. I live next door in number 14.
Oh.
My name's Dodie.
Well, it's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you, too, Jerry. X-Ray says you're the new manager.
I guess I am.
Well, it sure is nice to have you. Nice young man like you. I brought you a housewarming. I call it Caribbean Delight.
Ooh, would you look at that?
It's coconut.
Mmm.
It's all for you.
Okay.
Oh, well, if you need anything, you just give me a holler.
I will.
I'm right next door.
No, I know you are.
Bye-bye now.
Bye, Dottie.
Oh, it's Dodie.
Dodie.
Bye, Jerry. And you're quite welcome about the cake. Bye-bye, honey.
Bye.
Oh,